Hello, everyone. My name is Dominic.
Hello, my name is Jamal.
And I'm Josh.
Yes, indeed. And welcome back to Soul Oasis. We have returned. The three of us. We are back. And we are ready. My boys. This is me and my boys. We're having a great time. Shout out to Smiley Friends, which is done, apparently.
Sad.
Yeah, I heard about
Did
that.
we watch the last two episodes, or did I watch it with Steven?
Yeah, but we watched the last.
Okay, good. Yeah, bummer. Anyway, welcome back. We hope you've had a wonderful week. If not, let us know what happened.
Oh,
And how can we work through it together?
poor Ting Ting.
Did you drink your apple juice?
Did you?
If you didn't, maybe that's where it started.
Go out there right now.
Did you drink your tea? If not, maybe that's where it ended.
Hopefully, you
Right?
didn't
How are you
drink
supposed to progress
anything.
past that?
Hopefully,
Say it again.
Hopefully, you didn't drink anything I drink
Yeah, if you're drinking alcohol,
or coffee.
And you're-
Whoa! It's not just. It's just. It's not
Both?
Yeah,
At the same time?
at the same time, chaser.
I have an Irish coffee.
Yum. Hopefully you're not drinking what Josh is drinking right now, because he got his order screwed up
Oh,
He
I
doesn't
didn't know
like
we
by
did
it.
those
this.
darn Starbucks
I'm
workers.
so mad.
they?
They did. Look at
And
this.
they know what they did wrong. They're
They
just
don't.
testing
They did
him.
it. They did it.
As
I'm-
I have been testing you each and every day.
That's crazy. I have a question about Starbucks. Wasn't there like a huge like uproar? Didn't Starbucks do something wrong? Bad? You know how
I mean,
Recently?
I'm gonna say
maybe like
something.
2 years ago.
I'm gonna say something controversial here. With the certain people that work at Starbucks, not including
Oh, wow.
me and Jamal, because we are perfect in every way.
Mhm.
Never saw your mom make a drink.
Unfortunately,
No?
some people at Starbucks expect a lot. Like during COVID, or the virus of unspecified origin, there was a
China
there was a certain group of people who were not happy with how Starbucks handled it. Me, on the other hand, I was getting hazard pay for reduced hours. And like they even were like, "Do you want to just stay home and we'll pay you?" I said no, but like I mean, I did the mandatory one that they had us do. But I'm kind of like, look, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, like I
The
really
workers,
don't
yeah.
have a problem with Starbucks. I have a problem with the local Starbucks here that I worked at a long time ago because of like the district stuff like forced our Starbucks to close, and I like really loved that Starbucks and the people that worked there, and they just like forced them out. It was like really messed up. But as a whole, I feel like Starbucks, the company, like they let like the baristas own a piece of the company and like invest
Yeah.
in it. They
They'll
help
pay for
them
the
go
college.
to I like look, it's a corporation, and like
A lot of fast food
corporations
places will do that stuff.
corporations are predators in the sense that like they're not really good or evil in my opinion. They exist to make money.
Yes.
You get in the
So-
way of yeah. I think what you're talking
So the-
about is that they built too many Starbuckses and then they started to close them down. And
So they weren't the ones that had the like either gay
that was
bashing
also
or
well, they did a lot supporting the gay movement, the
church,
LGBTQ stuff. And
Mm.
then they saw that I think, and don't quote me on this, everyone. I didn't really follow this one that closely. Apparently, it was hurting their bottom line, so they backtracked and were like, they made Starbucks workers need a uniform of some kind and not as much like
Yes.
self-expression, and they tuned down the whole LGBTQ stuff, and it really upset a lot of people because they did go
Oh.
so in on it before. So it definitely appeared that they didn't really have any strong caring about it to begin with.
yeah.
It was just for the money, and as soon as it stopped to make money. But again, that's what corporations do. I'm not excusing corporations, but I think it's silly when people go like, "Oh, this corporation cares about me." No, they just want your money. Like,
Don't we all?
I know we kind of talked
I
about
want
this.
your money too.
Like
Yes.
me and Dom talked about this 2 weeks ago. That like, when you're dealing with a company, don't be like, they care about me. individually as a person. It's like, no, they don't. They don't hate you. They don't love you. They're just a corporation.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were putting that much stock in it, I'm sorry. You probably need therapy. Granted, we all do, so that's not really an insult, but
A little bit. Well, let's get this thing started, people. Let's check in. I had a pretty good week.
Okay.
Yes, I had a pretty good week. It was pretty bland, but it was good. And now I'm here. Nothing really exciting to share with anybody at all. So there is that. But we did go see a movie, which I do want to talk about after this check-in. Yes.
We did.
But yeah, great. That's all I got for you.
Josh.
so I it's been a pretty interesting week. Over last weekend, I worked a ton on my Trench Crusade models. Probably overdid it with super glue. Poor me and Dom have a high sensitivity to super glue. So if you want to kill us, I guess that's how you can do it.
Noted.
In college, we were in
Write
a
it
closed, small space, and I was like, Dom, don't use the plastic glue. Let's use the super glue since I'm working on resin and you're working on Necrons. Let's just like use this in a closed space. And then like our lungs kept getting more and more messed up and we were like, what is going on? What could possibly be hurting us in this enclosed space with no ventilation practically while we're using super glue? Turns out that messes up your lungs, and I think we're both still paying for it. But I had to use super glue to work with the resin, and I was trying to be very careful. Turns out I was not careful enough, so my lungs are just shot this week. So if I sound like a mess, I'm so sorry. Then we had a snow day this week. Finally.
Yeah.
I was like,
In May.
yeah, in May. This last Wednesday, just like this huge winter storm hit, and we were like, oh. And I was really happy. I texted Dom at like 1 a.m. And instead of going like, oh, I could use this extra sleep, I was like, I'm going to play League till like 3 a.m. So that wasn't very smart. Then field day was this week. I still feel a bit singed. Like, I don't know if you can tell here, but you can see like the color difference. Like,
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah.
Yes, we can tell.
Yeah, yeah.
That
I haven't
might be
worn.
alright.
I didn't either. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, no, this is all a sham. How like tan my skin looks.
Crazy.
I don't know if I. Yeah, that is insane.
Yeah. That's what color I should probably be with all of my Danish blood and all that stuff.
That's wild.
But anyway, so that was crazy. The kids were insane. I've never met kids who could be so upset about having a day where they can basically do whatever they want.
Man, field day was the most exciting thing.
Yes!
As a kid.
I even complained to two kids. I was walking with them, and they were like, man, field day. I was like, listen, when I was younger and we had field day, we enjoyed it because it's what we got.
Man.
Yeah, we got to. My favorite thing was getting the ribbons. I wanted first place in everything, and I got first place in everything. And I
Now-
wanted to brag to the next year.
To be fair,
I was about to.
I'm remembering more like high school and middle school field day where like that you didn't always have to participate. You could just like chill with your friends. Where like these
Yep.
kids are like forced to like do games. So maybe in like their opinion, it's no like you're forced to do fun things, but you're still forced to do it.
In elementary school, we had the best field day, and it was like different. You had like tug of war. You had like relay races.
They
you
had
like
mud right there.
you had like hacky, like the not hacky stack. What is it?
Three-
we had
The
the
three-legged races.
Three-legged race,
You
yeah.
said that, I guess.
no, I said relay. We had
Oh, relay, right?
races.
Yeah.
And we had the ribbons, right? And the ribbons were the best thing.
They
Now
don't do
I will
ribbons
say,
anymore.
I'm against participation ribbons, but we did have them, right? But
Yeah.
we also had first, second, and third place ribbons.
Yes, we did.
And those were the big ones. There was like,
It's
you
like
get a big blue ribbon, a green ribbon, or like
I say blue was first.
Yeah, blue was
Yeah.
first. Hey,
I had
that's
a lot of
crazy.
blue.
I only ever
And, like-
got one. I only got like one blue thing.
No.
You got one.
It was gotten through ill-begotten means. It was during a relay race, and I accidentally slammed into the person who was winning and won. And they were like, "Oh, Josh is just clumsy." And I'm like, "Yeah.
A win
It's
is
clumsy. His Achilles are completely sliced. What happened?
I went to a field day. One of my clients had a field day. They at their school, and I went to it, and it sucked. Like, I don't know if it's at just their school or just kids in general nowadays, but these field day activities were so basic, and it wasn't like the competitiveness that we used to have as kids, and yeah, it sucked. I was like,
Can't
this
deal with
is
anybody
what,
losing.
yeah, I was like, this is
We
what
play
kids
over
do
here with
nowadays.
bubbles. Over here bouncing around on bouncy houses.
Yeah.
Which I guess maybe you had, but you had to do other stuff.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like food cookout. It was nice.
Yeah, it was a cookout. It wasn't even a field day.
I joined
Just a park.
This is actually the field day from last year, not this year. I joined the tug of war because they were second graders. They're now third graders, but like the boys kept beating the girls, so I jokingly joined the girl team, and of course won. You know.
Yeah.
But then,
Grown
like,
man against children.
immediately, like, all the girls were like, "Girls are the best. Girls rock." I'm like, "Well, hold on." And they're like, "Yeah, we showed them, Mr. Josh." And I'm like, "No, boys."
Did
boys,
you hear yourself, Mr.
I was
Josh?
like, they're like, "Girls are the best." And I'm like, "What? No. They're like, "You're on our team," and I'm like, "I helped. I'm still one of the boys. Like, you can't like." They're like, "No, girls are better than boys," and I'm like, "I helped you win." And they were like, "You're a man, Mr. Josh. That doesn't count."
Facts.
I have learned that I am no match for third grade girls. Like, they outsmart me at every opportunity, and I feel like I've lost every single like conversation with them. And I'm like, I'm doomed as a father.
Are you smarter than a third grader?
And they're only 7, so
Yeah, no, I'm like, girls are built different in the conversation zone stuff. Like, I can kind of like keep up with my wife because like I know her well enough. And I know if I just say something just utterly random and crazy, it'll throw her off. And I can usually win the conversation or argument from there. But like, especially when it's 4 or 5 little girls just like all talking at you at the same time, you just don't stand a chance.
understandable.
I get it.
There's one time that they used ABA against me, and I was so shocked at like this master chess move.
Oh.
That they were able to take behaviorism and twist it back on me into a super weapon where I was just utterly checkmated. I'll tell you.
Should turn on that light.
I'll tell you guys a story some other time. But it was crazy. I was like, I've never been so outmaneuvered in my life, and I consider myself decently good at this stuff.
Yeah.
Manipulation.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Dom, do you checking?
Yeah. It was fine.
There you go.
My week was all right.
He hit us
But
with
more importantly, what we did, I guess it was at the very beginning of the week, the first day of the week, we went to go see a movie called Michael. All right. It was a biopic of Michael Jackson's life from the time the Jackson 5 began to the time of his Bad tour.
It wasn't really bad. I mean, it touched the song at the end.
Yeah, he's on the Bad tour at the very end.
But they didn't go into
Okay,
detail.
And
fine.
by bad
It went
tour,
to
they mean
Bad
the
tour,
good
but it
tour,
covered.
where he did
It
bad.
didn't even really cover a lot, but it went more in depth until the Victory tour. But it ended on the Bad tour. Okay, so I'm guessing that's where the next one's going to
I'm
start,
assuming.
because there's going to be another one.
There's a sequel?
I mean, it said Michael Jackson will return. I don't think they meant the man himself.
Oh,
It's on.
What?
He is Jesus.
necromancy.
Like they're gonna start off with Dirty Diana.
That's such a banger track.
Wait, did it actually do like the Michael Jackson will return like at the end of an MCU film?
Yes.
That is
it did.
hilarious to me.
Yeah. It's
Michael
very
Jackson
funny.
will return in Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah. It didn't say the title of the next one, but maybe let's call it Michael 2.
History.
Oh, that would be good. Michael, history.
But you guys
His
liked it?
story. I liked it a
Yeah,
lot.
it was
Michael
pretty decent.
Jackson he fluctuates between being one of my favorite artists and my absolute favorite artist. It really just depends on how much I'm listening to him at the
Yeah,
time.
I don't know how you can put Michael Jackson any lower than number 2 ever.
He's the lowest he's ever gone is 3.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Drake and Chris, but I'm bumping a lot of Drake and Chris. And then I listen to Michael Jackson and you're like, nope, he's number 1. But I really enjoyed it. It went in the direction I thought it was going to go. In terms of the conflict, I knew it was going to be him and his father.
It makes sense.
I didn't think all of a sudden they were going to talk about how eccentric he was or
That's for the next one.
make it about the vitiligo or his surgeries. They mentioned some surgery stuff. They went in the direction that he lied about his surgeries and that he did it for cosmetic purposes and not to help himself.
Oh really? The movie did?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's
Don't
interesting
they
that-
have like the medical records? Like, I might be.
I mean, but who knows? You only have Michael's word versus
everyone else's word.
his family's word.
Oh
And
well.
Michael said he got his nose messed with because
We-
of sinus problems.
We definitely know that Michael's family is entirely trustworthy.
Yeah.
You know,
That's the thing Jamal and I discussed. This is a Michael Jackson movie. And it's a little awkward to go see it to me because Michael Jackson has nothing to do with it. And the person who's chiefly responsible for the movie is very well known
Like his biggest hater, bro.
for being a freaking hater to Michael Jackson. All right.
Really?
It's the second most talented member. No, actually, probably third.
Mhm.
Let's be honest. Janet Jackson exists.
Yeah.
But out of the Jackson 5, probably the second most talented member was Jafar's own father, who I think he looks more like than Michael, but
Yes.
whatever.
yeah, that worries me a bit.
And-
Look, I don't know. I hate. Who knows with the whole Michael Jackson situation? And I know that's been touched on this podcast before my time, but I don't know. Just something about like. It feels like a lot of the hatred towards Michael Jackson is more just that we aren't him, so we're gonna hate him.
I feel
Because
that.
he's just that much better. And like I just hate pulling people down because they were incredible. And look, maybe he did commit those crimes and that's a horrible thing, but I just don't think the evidence points in that direction. I think the evidence points that he was a very messed up individual because of how he grew up. And do I think that he had some behaviors that were unhealthy for everyone involved? Yes. Do I think he committed moral crimes? No. That's my official stance. Just
It'll
from
be
all the stuff.
interesting. Well said. Yes, it's going to be interesting where they go in the next movie because I'm sure they're going to cover that. I'm guessing they're going to go in the direction of him being innocent but taken advantage of for money.
Yeah. I mean, the evidence points to that. I'm sorry. Almost
I mean,
every
yeah, the
single
evidence
thing.
points to when you accept money and then drop all charges when you get what you asked for.
Yeah,
But
and
whatever.
And yeah, well, we don't
He was
wanna-
acquitted of all charges, people.
Yeah, he was. And like he was
But
accused
so was
multiple
OJ.
times.
So
Okay, well the OJ one's a little different.
That's
the
a
OJ
different
was
story.
and so was. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
I think this movie.
So was R. Kelly.
I think this movie was pretty good. I told Dominic, whoa.
But a 7, you said?
Yeah, I said a 7. And from my point of view, I think it was more
the
so
Jedi are
like
evil.
a concert. Like I love
That's good.
every music of Michael Jackson. So I felt like from that point of view, it was great. I would have loved like more detail of his life, more so than the music. Like the moments that I really loved were when he was talking with his lawyers
Mm.
and he was saying like, I'm trying to become like the best and I want somebody on my team that's gonna really put the effort and know that I'm not just a nice person and I want to be the best and I'm gonna do whatever it takes. And then the other scene was the Pepsi one where he was in the hospital helping the kids out and all that stuff. Those scenes were so great to me because they didn't have anything. I mean, besides like a little bit of the Pepsi, they didn't have anything to do with an album. They didn't have anything to do with like Beat It or Thriller, whatever song. You know, like it wasn't him. It wasn't singing. It wasn't him, Jafar and Michael's voice being mixed. It wasn't anything like that. It was just story. And I miss a little bit happened in the beginning when he was getting beat, but I don't, it was, to me, the 2 hour movie was like an hour and a half of music and then like 30 minutes of like story.
I feel that. I liked the callbacks to the music videos, and they talked about how he got real gang members in there for Beat It, and how Thriller was literally just a reproduction of the music video. They didn't talk about any of the things that went into it. I thought that's what they were going to do. I told him I would have liked a little bit more information about the conflicts with making this music.
Yeah.
Because Quincy Jones was very well known for being,
Yeah,
it's my way or I'm out of here. Now, and then he said he had to have final say even over Michael Jackson.
yeah.
So I thought there was going to be conflict on the music video sets of no, it has to be this way, like something like something like that. But sometimes it was kind of, they had some interesting tidbits here and there. Thriller, like I said, it was just that because they knew people wanted to see it.
Well, there's a few songs like that. I feel like
Do you
they
think
did like low key the whole Thriller song. They did, which I mean, it was great, but they also did like the whole, like Human Nature. They did basically the whole freaking Beat It. Like I don't know. They did a lot of like. I feel like they could have shortened some of the songs.
Yeah, they could have shortened it, but people probably would have been upset. Like, no, keep it going.
I mean,
Now they didn't do the whole song of each one, but they gave you a good sizable chunk, along with adding whatever story goes along with them building that thing up. I think my favorite parts were, even though I love the music, because they didn't really go into in depth on how it was created or any conflicts or anything. I think my favorite parts were when he was like in his room, talking to people and like trying to like, or even when he was in the studio and he was like self-affirming himself, like, you are the greatest, you are, like doing, because supposedly Michael Jackson said that before he started doing his music. But those moments of conflict with his family, with the lawyers trying to make sure he doesn't get not only just taken advantage of, but has free creative control beyond his father. I heard Jafar Jackson yesterday or day before in an interview talk about Joseph Jackson, and they said their goal, or at least Joseph Jackson himself, the goal was to protect the family. And they saw it through that lens of, I may be harsh, but I'm doing all this for the family. I know best.
It was a different time, unfortunately, when it came.
Yeah, it was definitely a different time. Though even in this movie,
change
I don't
the
think
stuff that was done, but I mean,
yeah, I don't think even in this movie, I don't think they went down that road completely. I think they more than hinted at Joseph's love of
his family.
Not only his family, but like the power that came with it. His little secret deal with this guy on the side, talking about money, saying ahead of time before he even got his Michael's go. So like, oh yeah, we're gonna go on a world tour. Next is Paris. Next is this place.
Yeah, when money's involved, it's kind of hard to see something as altruistic. Like,
yeah, at the very end, he's like,
say
"We're not done until I say we're done."
Yeah. What I will say, growing up, and this is only from I was a kid when Michael Jackson. I was like 10 years old when he died.
Yeah, I was 11.
Yeah, I was from that age.
I was like 15.
I cried. I cried at Sam. Okay.
Growing up, I heard so much negative stuff about Joe, and this movie, I will say, did a decent job of putting his love for his family into it and saying like, yeah, he abused us, but he did it so that our family could be good. You know what I mean?
Get out of Gary. Yeah. Be great because he saw greatness in them.
Now, the way he did it was wrong.
It was wrong. Yeah, if you could do it some other way.
But I will always say this man had like 10 kids and they all became famous. So
yeah, all of them were amazing somehow.
Yeah, so he did something right.
Beating them. No,
yeah. Well,
I used to watch Michael Jackson interviews where he would just talk about how utterly scared he was of him, though, which is terrible.
Yes.
And he said, like, yeah, even as an adult, he would like regurgitate and vomit upon seeing him arrive somewhere because he was so scared, which is a terrible thing to think of when your father shows up. He didn't even call him dad the entire movie. He called him Joseph from the time he was a boy.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
And then when people go like, well, why was Michael Jackson so weird? I'm like, that relationship with your dad is...
But also, he really wasn't that weird. A lot of the stuff they made up.
True.
They slept in a freaking chamber.
But
He had, like, all these
Neverland was bizarre. I don't even mean that in an insulting term. I really respect...
No, it is. I will.
Like,
You mean like all the rides and stuff he had for the cancer kids?
No, I don't mean
just
like,
the
but
thing
like
in general.
the warning system and the stuff like that was in there. Like, and again, you guys know my stance on Michael Jackson. The audience knows my stance on Michael Jackson. It is hard not to see the damage that was caused by his dad, illuminated through his actions later in life. Like, I think you can even go like him, if you want to say like all the surgeries he did were for cosmetic reasons of like trying to like improve himself because he was pushed so hard to like, past a breaking point. I think we can see like that Michael Jackson was a damaged individual. Now, you could argue how many artists aren't damaged individuals, but I think Michael Jackson is both kind of a paragon of both a damaged individual and one of the best artists of all time.
Well, also, this dude he was famous when he was like 7.
Yeah,
and
that's got to cause damage of its own. Like, I mean,
very famous, and didn't have a childhood. He didn't get to like experience hanging out with other kids, and he was a beat, and his only safe space was
with his rat.
Escape. You know what I mean? So if your safe space is escape from reality into something that's more beneficial for you, I can see how that can be weird when you become an adult and still have that same scared person on the back of it, and you're still now you're famous and rich, and you're the most famous person ever, and you're you got all this money. Your escape fantasy can become a reality.
Yeah.
So I get that.
And I think also, like, he just really wanted to please people, probably coming from his need to please his dad. So, like, when he sent families on full paid vacations, I believe he did that. I think that was just him trying to, like, be a positive and helpful person. And you can see this a lot with like the race stuff of like me and Dom did a presentation over this in college. I remember I didn't realize how many people in the African American community called him a traitor. And I think some of that might have come from that Michael Jackson, and again, this is me speaking from my opinion. I could be totally wrong. I think he wanted to please all sides. And he didn't want to be a person who was firmly on one side or the other. And I think in a lot of ways, that's a good thing. I think like saying like, oh, I'm on this side or that side is very flawed. And I respect Michael Jackson for going like, hey, white and black people listen to my music. I'm not going to...
It's black. It's white.
Yeah.
And my face changes to Tyra Banks.
I don't think that he wanted to alienate either side, and he really did just want to see people as people. And I think that's awesome. I don't think he gets enough credit for that.
Now, this man is literally, and I feel like they're going to touch more about it in the next movie of how much he wanted to save everyone. Because in the next, I feel like this is going to be, I feel like this is going to be a 3-part movie. Because it's just so much you can put into Michael Jackson. Even though, I mean, he's
not
like
the same pace. Yeah,
at this pace, I feel like it could be a 3.
I mean, at this pace, they can't get 3 out of this.
You don't think so? They're already in bad.
Yeah, I know, but you can't. They only live for 50 years. I'm just saying.
He did, yeah, I know.
This pace and last 3 movies, you have to slow down at some point.
What you mean?
Meaning they went from the time he was like 8 years old to the time he was like 30.
Yeah, I know. But I think this next piece, because you got dangerous, you got
Yeah,
history,
so
you
you're gonna
got
have to
bad.
slow down his life
I
if
think
you
they're
want to
going
reach
to.
three.
Because I think that third movie is probably going to be. I don't know. I think this next movie they go into like his like heal the world. His we're going to donate all this money to everybody, and we're going to try to save Africa and save the people who got in hurricanes. And oh, you people don't like me because I'm turning white, and you people like me, but y'all hate me because I'm black, and all this stuff. I think
They
that's
don't
what
really
this
care
next movie is
about
going
us.
to be about. And then I think the last one is going to be about
The
the
child
drugs and
accusation,
child. Yeah.
or all the drug use.
Yeah. That's what I would do, but I mean, I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, I think the last movie, if they do three, the last movie has to be like just the 2000s.
It has to be.
Yeah. Anyway, I loved it. Jafar Jackson, he acted pretty well. That was his first acting role ever. I saw an interview with him where he said, this is the same interview. It was his first acting role, and he heard about it on TV that somebody got the rights to make it, and he called, see if he could do it. Something like that. I don't know. Didn't pay that much attention now that I think about it.
There's a song by Jafar Jackson he released in like 2016 that I want you to hear after this, but it sounds just like something Michael Jackson would do.
It's cool. Yeah, he said he's more into like scores, producing and writing music.
Hmm.
Yeah, the person I think who gave the best performance, without a shadow of a doubt, was the man who played Joseph Jackson.
Facts.
That man convinced me it was him.
And his makeup, his face, like that's just all like the puffiness of his face is not. It's like dang, what's the word I'm looking for?
Prosthetics?
Yes. Yeah.
That's not his face?
No.
That's like he looks like Joseph Jackson.
Yeah, no, he did really freaking
And
good.
he acted his butt off. I believed it every single second. At the beginning, big nose. Get back in line.
So moving on from that, just for the sake of pacing.
Sure.
Check in on projects.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
We got to stay honest. We said we do
Oh,
it.
my neck.
Do you want me to go? Do you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
And last.
I got some world building progress. Again, not quite where I want to be, but I did figure out how I'm limiting one threat in the world of this, because I was like, I need to have something here to balance out that. I was talking with John, my younger brother, and we came up with something that I really like. So that has really helped solidify the world building a lot more. Because there's this really technological threat on one side of the planet, and I was sitting there going like, well, how haven't they just like steamrolled the rest of the world? So we gave them a little treat to that they have to deal with all the time.
Yeah, they've been asleep for 60 million years.
Yeah, no, we didn't quite go the Games Workshop route. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. Again, I'm really struggling getting pen to paper, except for world building stuff. But I think the more world building I do now will help with later on. So I do like that. So that's my progress bar check-in.
Let us know what have you been up to.
You guys sound like you've been asked to turn in your homework that you didn't do.
I don't think Jamal minds.
I have been working this week on it, and I'm going to work on it somewhere after this. But I have been working on location aspects of it, and I was telling Dominic about this morning. I've narrowed it down to 3 different locations, and I will either do in Texas, in where I am now, or in Arizona. And they all have different reasons, right? In Texas, the government helps a lot, and there's no state taxes, and it's very cheap out there compared to where I am now.
Basically anywhere. Yeah.
Anywhere. And there's a lot of land, a lot of aspects of it, right? Which is cool. I don't like Texas. I don't like Dallas in specifically because I've lived there my whole life.
Yeah.
Why would I don't want to be somewhere where I've already been.
You don't want to go to Colorado?
No.
No, they'll kill you in Texas.
The other one would be here in New Mexico, which is cool. But it's only because I'm here now. It's more convenient for me. And it's not a lot of change, which is nice. But then the other one will be Arizona, which is very big in autistic land. I guess they're praised over there for autism.
Per capita,
they
are autistic.
They're
apparently
very good with helping with autism, and
Yeah.
it's like the autism island over there. So those are my three places.
Autism Island.
But
Sure.
I took a little hiatus for the past week or two, and it wasn't until I think last week where I saw that play and met with the director of the play, where I was like, all right, I'm gonna get back my foot into it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, now I got this energy, this wave. I kind of want to be in a decent location and everything in about a year. I think that's what
You want to be, or you want this to be built in that location?
I think I want to be. How do you say? Like, I don't know if I want to be there, but I want the place to start
Building
being,
up.
getting built in about a year,
Nice.
Oh wow.
or at least starting to have a great foundation of what it should be. About a year.
Love
But my
it.
next step is just to continue making a team, continue.
You're doing better
planning.
than me.
Oh yeah, I got to.
I got you better than you.
No, I'm just saying.
Very least.
I have to apply the pressure because
Yeah.
if I'm stuck in isolation, then nothing will ever happen. So,
Show up to Houston. I'm taking over this city. It's mine now.
yeah, you got to put pen to paper, but you also got to put actions to it.
Stand
too.
ready for my arrival, worm.
You considered Austin?
Austin, Texas. Yeah, but will I? Probably not.
Too small.
Right now, anyway.
Yeah. You can't just hope that more autistic people show up.
I
feel it. I
Where
feel
are
it
you
here.
people?
There's something in the water here. I know it. It's okay. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you got to go where not only do you feel
Clientele.
that the clientele are when you have usually when you have a larger population there, it's because certain services are available to that population.
Exactly.
So when you see, like in New Mexico, there's so many centers like per capita in New Mexico already, and they're building a whole bunch more. In Texas, they have a whole initiative in like San Antonio, at least that I saw, to build centers all over the place. And not only just centers for therapy, but research centers, which is really good too.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably see quite a few more diagnoses and hopefully quite a few more people helped. I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
Yes.
I like it.
It'd be good, man.
Dom.
I haven't done a damn thing.
Okay, all right.
All right? Are you listening
It's
to me,
okay.
audience?
It's all right.
I
It's
haven't
all right.
done anything other than worry.
Hey, worrying is
Okay.
something.
All right? I streamed the Chris Brown album. That went okay. I looked at my documentation and decided it's looking good.
Good.
Didn't add anything,
Oh, well,
but it's looking good. So that's probably fine. And then as far as the music goes, what did I do? I did something actually. What was that? What did I do? Was it today's Saturday?
Today is Saturday.
No. I don't know.
I have
I
a
don't know.
cat.
I forgot. I did something. I went to work.
That's good.
Okay. I went to work. Speaking of autism, I gave therapy, autism therapy.
ABA.
Yeah. And my client is newly in the center,
Oh, good.
and he does not like working.
Mm.
Who does?
Yeah. He or she could be an it for HIPAA reasons.
I have a cat fast asleep in my lap.
Does that have to do with autism too?
I mean, no,
Could be.
it doesn't.
Oh.
How would we be able to diagnose autism in another species?
I think
Is it possible? Because they have brains as well.
They do.
So, technically speaking, could you have like a genius cat?
Yeah.
Or could you have, I don't know, a dog with Asperger's? Could an animal be dyslexic if it can understand characters like a gorilla?
I don't know. I don't have an answer to this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want you to leave down in the comments below. When was the last time you saw a dyslexic gorilla? And how would we come to know? Yes, let me know. All 4 people who will respond to this. All 4 people. Can they be dyslexic in sign language? Can they? Because people can think ahead, like in speech. That's why people's mouths lag behind. Can they be so gifted in something they're being taught, like lab rat mice, that their bodies can't keep up?
Maybe.
Yes, let me know. Especially the lab rat mice, because those are the most important ones, based on clinical trials.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joshua, you had a topic.
He knew something. He's about to say something.
I was just saying my cats are dumber than rocks.
Oh, they don't have any disorder. They're just stupid.
I mean, they can open the door. So.
Well, okay. Maki is emotionally intelligent. Albie has 1 brain cell. Like you can see Albie like buffering. Like he's just sitting there going like.
Maybe, like I said, his mind. He's a genius. His mind is just so far ahead. His body and his actions just take forever to catch up.
Like I'll put my hand down to like play with him, and then Albie will be like, and just freeze, and I'm like, How
is Maki emotionally intelligent?
So like Maki knows when people are upset, and he will attempt to like comfort them. Now sometimes his comfort is not really what the person needs. Like my wife will be sad, and Maki will be like, "Let me lay on top of you and give you kisses." Like he is very sensitive to other people's emotions.
Emotional support feline.
The problem is that if Maki gets hangry, all of it flies out the door, and he's just a stupid cat.
Well, at the end of the day, I think a lot of my questions have to do with how much food and the quality of it that you give them. So.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You have a lot of disagreements about the quality of food I give them.
Me?
Yeah.
What do you give them?
I mean, canned food.
Oh, I don't care. I don't know what they're supposed to eat. I was just saying because you said it was super expensive.
It can be, yeah. No, like every once in a while, I'm kind of like, these cats are eating better than us.
Because like before we go to our topic,
go ahead.
Because this got off real quick. Before we go to our topic, I just want to say tomorrow is Mother's Day.
It is.
I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Y'all are amazing. If you are amazing, and if you're not amazing, you can be, because you are a mom and you are a child of God. And you have potential. So Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Yes.
Joshua, what is our topic for today?
A little bit of a nerdy topic today. Step 1. I am going to create an imaginary scenario. All 3 of us get a superpower of our choice. Dom, you cannot choose to have the powers of God.
I wouldn't want that anyway.
And then we're going to talk about what would we do with those powers? Would we save the world or would we fix the world? Now, let me go through the definition of save and fix as determined by me and my wife. Save is you see a problem happening and you save the day, much like a Spider-Man or a Superman-esque thing.
Okay.
Fix is you see a problem beginning to happen, and you will do anything to fix that problem.
Anything?
I.e., Dr. Doom.
Okay, so it has to be the extreme.
Or Magneto. And I don't want to make it sound like there are some heroes that work this way, more like a Batman, I guess, or a Punisher. And I'm not trying to make like one good or evil, perhaps, because I think there are arguments for both.
No, Punisher's a loser.
Damn, I love Punisher. I don't agree with him, but I do love him. Like the Punisher Daredevil stuff is some of the best comics.
That's fair.
So more just deep diving what we would do, what are our thoughts on it.
Okay. While I gather my thoughts, do you already have an answer?
I can go first. You guys want me to go first? I can.
Yes, please. I want to hear what you have to say.
Let's say a magical star in the sky gives us powers. I would want Magneto's powers.
Okay.
Now, there is a problem there that like Magneto has a genius level intellect, and that's what lets him do half the things he does.
Yeah.
I am very gifted, but I am not a genius. So maybe I would just fall flat on my face and fail. But I just love Magneto's powers too much.
That's fair. He is the best Marvel villain.
So I would like to say... I mean, it's just not true. I can't take the bait.
Yes, that was the right reaction. There you go.
But like I would like to say that I would be a Superman-esque person, but I just...
Why didn't you just pick Superman's powers?
I don't want them.
Why?
I just like Magneto's powers.
Okay. Kryptonite doesn't even exist in our world, and you don't want Superman's powers.
Well, I would say that probably there would be something analogous to it.
Okay. It has to be a real superpower pick.
No,
you can't just be like, I want Lex Luthor's intelligence or something like that.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't want to make too many.
That's not quite fair. I guess it still has to be me.
Too many rules. I think ruin this experiment. But I think I would try. I think I would try to like save, but I think I would slowly fall into fix.
Now, and your definition of fix though is pretty extreme. Like you said, by any means necessary.
Yes, I think that in order for this to work, we have to really differentiate save and fix. While you could argue that saving the world could be fixing the world, I'm really trying to put them in like separate categories so that we can really get there. But I think I would like start out going like, oh, I will help with this, and then I would start to see enough stuff falling through the cracks that I would definitely become that guy who'd be like, you know what, I'm going to end all wars and like distribute the wealth and like all that, like slowly just lose my...
You're taking Magneto's powers?
Yes.
Bottom of the ocean. Okay. No,
just tie some...
You're going into space.
Using my own plans against me.
I pick Dr. Doom, and I'm going to fix Joshua Foster. That's what I could. That's why I saved the world.
But anyway, like I just feel like I would slowly fall into that thing where I'd be like, hey, yeah, no, this is a problem. Because
It'd be kind of hard not to.
I would see everything as a symptom and be like, why am I just like fighting these symptoms instead of like fighting the infection?
That's the same thing that the villains or anti-heroes say to people like Batman and Superman.
I know. And like I read that and I'm like, he's got a point. Yeah, I would definitely struggle. Because I'd like to believe I'd be the Superman or Spider-Man, but I just don't think with the way I think.
Cool, Richards, just kill them.
I would just be like, and I don't think I am against killing. Now, if you are a bad enough person, like if I walked into a room with my superpowers and saw that the dude had like killed 23 people for giggles, like let's say the Joker, um,
Okay.
I'd just be like, all right, like no.
Are you prepared for the consequences of such actions? Because it's still illegal, and unless you gain enough notoriety that you can just
I
supersede laws.
I would just take over. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay,
I would just I would be like I know this is a very revealing thing about me, but I'd just be like, you know what? The system's failed and broken. It's God Emperor time. And of course, I wouldn't claim to be God, but I would be like, I'm taking over. I can literally reverse the polarity of the planet, so.
But do you have the knowledge to pull it off?
I'd read a lot of books.
All right. Just try things. Oh, everyone's dead. Oh,
also,
man.
I just want to point this out. If I had Magneto's powers, there's no way in hell I would be like right up next to you being like, let's do this. I'd be like, I'm going to create a rail cannon and snipe you out from like a mile away. Like, if I had to fight the Joker, I would not make the mistake that every hero does of like, all right, I'm going to run in and fight the Joker.
Fool, you can't beat me.
I'd be like, all right, I'm going to snipe out the Joker from like a mile away. Now, you could argue, what would be the collateral damage? And I'd be like, what collateral damage? It's worth it.
Here's the Joker. If the Joker existed, yeah.
And look, I'm not saying that like the bad things I would do wouldn't bother me. They would definitely bother me. But at a certain point, I'm kind of like,
he's already fallen to evil. So
I just don't think
before he even gets the powers.
And I would
he's already convinced himself.
I would definitely like if like there was other people who were heroes too, I'd try to reason with them. I wouldn't try to like, and like clearly I wouldn't like be like, oh, I wouldn't pull like a well, this kind of a spoiler for Invincible. You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I wouldn't be Robot from Invincible, who like literally targets everyone's families and goes like, hey, if you don't fall in line, I will kill your family. I would not do that stuff. I like, I'd just be like, hey, the world is objectively better.
Very well.
And I would allow other heroes to like still keep doing their thing. I wouldn't be like, but I'd be like, if I show up and take out your bad guy, do not be like upset. Like I did your job for you.
Okay.
I'd like to hear you guys, and then we can debate about like what way works.
Do you have an answer? Because I'm still struggling. I didn't know we had to pick a power. He's gonna be the Flash.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
That's why I asked you.
Well, if you decide to stop me, there's not much I can do, really. Like, just if you have the power of the Flash.
So, my favorite superhero is obviously Spider-Man. But my second favorite, especially my first DC, is the Flash. And to keep it real basic, I'm just going to have super speed. And I'm going to be a fix the world type of person.
Oh,
right off the back.
Okay.
Like, my thing is, this is my problem with all superheroes. You fight the same villain 100 times to put them in jail, for them to escape, kill a bunch of people, rob a bunch of banks, do whatever it is, over and over again. I think it's the stupidest thing in all of comic books. Now, don't get me wrong.
I have a rebuttal, but
it's great moral base. Like, yes, you're supposed to save the world. Oh, no, we're not supposed to kill anybody. Da, da, da. I'm not saying kill, but you arrest freaking Magneto, or you arrest, I don't know, the Lizard Man, and he escapes, goes on a freaking wild hunt again. It's the same process over and over again. I mean, it's great for a story. It's great that, like, okay, even the Flash, who's probably one of the best superheroes ever, is like, has to contemplate, dang, do I, I gotta, I don't know, talk to this person, and I don't know, it's just stupid stuff like that just gets me, it bugs me, because it happens over and over again.
To back you up, Jamal, even St. Thomas Aquinas talks about that the death penalty can be advantageous and good for the community if it is an individual that is so horrifically damaging to the innocent. Yeah. So that's what I would operate off of. I'd be like, hey, I will lock you up if it is a safe thing. But if you're like the Green Goblin and you break out of prison or get off scot-free like 83 times, no, there's not going to be an 83rd time. There will be a second time.
I guess. Okay, here's my rebuttal.
Okay.
We're speaking from the knowledge of comic book readers, right? Those people in those worlds, they hope for the best. When Batman puts the joke behind bars, he's hoping eventually this guy will be reformed. We know it won't happen, at least not for long, because if the Joker leaves comic books, there's the best villain of all time gone, the most popular guy ever.
Yes.
And then we apply that logic to the real world. Know what happens if we freaking lock up some random guy in this world? He's staying locked up because everybody else here knows about comic books too. No one's risking it.
All right, I think you're taking the experiments a little.
No, I'm saying like we don't have to worry about like 1,000 different super villains running rampant and getting out every Tuesday
now
in this scenario.
Well, that's not true because we have superpowers in this.
Okay, only we do.
No, I said a star. I said a star in the sky give powers. Let's assume that there's also super villains.
Well, then it's a completely different scenario. Then we can't even. One of those villains might be stronger than us and just kill us off right then and there.
So in this scenario,
maybe not you, because I don't know what the heck you're gonna do. They're gonna do against you. But
let's say there are super villains, and let's say they do escape over and over again. Would you just keep arresting them? Just that simple yes or no question.
Yes.
See, and that's where I wouldn't do it.
But this might make me a bit of a villain. I don't think so. My answer is both. I'm going to be, okay, I changed it a little bit into the discussion. I'm going to be a save the world person. I want to lead by example, probably because of who I am. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to go over here and talk to these governments and put certain measures in place to make sure that things go a certain way as well.
If y'all go to war against these people, come in here and I'm
like if I go like you know what? I'm not going to kill all of you. It's just not my way, North Korea. But by golly, it sure would be a nice reminder if you guys, go ahead and give internet access and go ahead and let people travel freely. And if you don't, man, there's no guarantee that I'll come help you first when freaking Gravitas Maximus breaks out of prison next Wednesday yet again. You know me, I just save them. I just saved them, okay? They're going to be in. If they get out, that's on them. And unfortunately, he's locked up right across the border from you.
See,
I feel like that's a fix the world type.
No, it's not a fix the world. I'm saying like
I feel like that's a really ineffective fix the world. Like I would just go in and be like, all right, evil dictator gone, cabinet gone. Find the one person who's like, hey, whoa,
I'm not going to kill all these people.
I will
say yours is more tame, but it's still the premise of I'm applying fear.
I mean, my thing is like, that's why I said both. It's like, I'm going to save the world. I'm going to be a leader, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to, by definition, if I'm going to truly save the world and get people to behave, that's fixing the world. Now, I'm not going to be like, my name is Dominic Herring. I now have the powers of Superman, and anybody who dares cross me will be killed within 10 minutes. I guarantee it.
So let's say,
don't make me destroy this planet.
I would just be like, okay, your weapons, they're in space now. They're gone.
Yeah, but now I've broken the law. I don't know.
And I guess that does take.
And now I just started a war or something.
Like I would just make all their weapons float up into space. And I'd be like,
but this is my problem with this. Now there's super villains. Who's to say some random regime that you just got rid of all the weapons of doesn't send their evil super villain to go kill all of Israel or something like that? Oops. Well, you got rid of their weapons, and the trade-off is the melting man just made a volcano in the middle of.
Throw him into space.
I
You
mean,
can't
yeah.
guarantee your defeat of everybody you come across.
No, I can't. But I mean, like, clearly, I have Jamal on my side. We'll get them together.
I mean, you don't know that. You might be one of the problems he has to fix.
Well, that problem I just can't do.
He said he's
anything
not
with.
asking questions. He said he's getting rid of people. You and I might be dead as soon as this scenario begins. All right?
Just get rid of everybody.
Who is that? Don't care. And I'm gonna be like, how did I end up on Jupiter?
My thing with, let's bring it to like not realistic, but like comic book wise, right?
As realistic as comic books can get.
Right. Batman, for example, right?
Is that a power I can have? Because I can
Batman?
solve this quick. Batman, if he was really that smart, and he is, but it's a comic book,
Yeah.
would become the president and just fix the world's issues and be done.
I mean, Lex Luthor did.
Well, Lex Luthor is also an egotistical maniac who doesn't care about anybody but himself.
Yeah, he just tried to further his own.
He's just the
goals.
smartest man alive.
Yes.
He has no emotional intelligence.
But Batman, and this is Batman he's awesome, don't get me wrong. But
Hey, Jamal, is he a superhero?
he's not.
That's why you enjoy this conversation because it's superpowers.
He's not a superhero. He's a vigilante. He is
All of us are
a
vigilantes.
crusader that knows karate and has money. You know what
That's
I mean? Like,
Does he know like every martial arts?
I
Yes.
mean, if that's the case, Bruce Lee's a superhero. Like, it's
Bruce Lee
not-
did not know every martial art.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if I could go fight somebody, I'm a superhero. Like, that's not. There's got to be some qualifications to this thing.
He's like the most skilled being ever. He's considered a god by the pantheons
I
in
think
the universe.
I think we can't use we can't use Batman
but
as
you
a
can't-
superpower.
Well, of course. That's why I said earlier. I
Yeah,
don't think you
yeah.
can pick someone's intelligence, someone's capability.
Like this is you if you got a power,
Yes.
But
and you could
maybe,
choose
like-
to go do things.
Yeah.
Like you could go like I'm gonna go train with Tibetan monks and become like
you want to spend the next 10 years to not be as good as Batman.
see, the reason I would go fix the world is because of people like Batman, where it's.
It's his fault.
I mean, it
this
is.
Batman
Like,
guy pisses me off. I'm gonna go fix the world.
There's more
Is he doing
superheroes,
Taekwondo?
but he's one of the most famous. Batman goes, he sees criminals, he'll fight a criminal, he'll arrest a criminal, and they just escape, do it again, right? Or if you look at Invincible, like the comic from the show,
Yeah,
the dude killed
Invincible?
so many people. So many people. And they're like, all right, we'll arrest you. For them to do it again. And then what I do like about Avengers, what I do love about Invincible, is when you get the stories of the regular people that are like, if you would have did it like this, none of these people would have been dead. All the money we had to pay, all this stuff. Like, this is also on your head. Like, yes, you can go about it a moral way,
It's not
but
no
you
one's
also put
head.
it a lot of other people's lives in jeopardy too.
No, I don't put anybody's lives in jeopardy
I'm-
by putting someone behind bars.
I'm gonna say something.
The fault will always
really-
lie with the individual.
I'm going to say something very controversial, but when I take over and as Magneto,
I just don't know how you're going to take over with Jamal alive.
Well, okay, let's just assume for a minute that I can. All right, like
Uh-huh.
because I don't
We're all
think Jamal.
dead.
I don't think Jamal would be against my regime. All right, like let me make my pitch.
The fact is, a regime is probably something.
No, a regime is any type of rule. It doesn't mean
Exactly.
necessarily a bad thing. My regime, I'm going to make this pitch. People don't care as much about freedom as they do about safety. That's a fact. People love to talk about freedom until they're in danger. Then all of a sudden they're like, take away my freedoms and protect me. That is true. We all know this. And I'm not saying I'd be some...
Yes.
I'm not saying I'd be despotic, but I would be like, hey, I have no idea how I'm going to handle things once I go because someone horrible will take over afterwards. But maybe Jamal will be immortal and he can just take over ruling in general.
As long as you don't kill innocent people, I don't care.
But
See?
that's my thing. Who considers who's innocent? You
At
or
this
him?
point,
He's the regime leader.
At this point, I consider I will still go by basic laws. You know, like
Okay,
are you
then-
murdering people? Are you robbing people?
I would
And
not
if you are,
murder
then
and rob
I
people.
make the decision. As
Who
to,
are we going by?
We're
International
done.
law?
huh?
Where are we going by? International law, United States law, where you're not allowed to kill anyone. You're not allowed to have retaliatory murders.
Oh, see, well, that's the difference because I'm going to go. I'm gonna base it off of you. Like, let's say the Joker, right? Let's say the Joker came in and robbed the bank. All right, cool. You robbed the bank. I might arrest you, right? But if you come in and you kill a bunch of people
He's
while
about to-
robbing the bank,
Yeah, he's
then
about-
it's like, all right, well,
okay,
now
that-
I gotta take you.
That
out.
I get, but he's over here taking people out. He's freaking
Okay.
getting rid of them.
When I say no, you're maybe I misworded it. Let me be clear. My first act would not be to kill
Your
people.
first.
My
I do
first
like
act. I'm going to follow the writings of Saint Thomas Aquinas. I will
Mhm.
try to contain you first,
Yeah.
but the moment you become a liability to contain, I will take you out in the most painless way possible.
That's my thing. What makes it? What's the criteria for being a liability?
A liability,
And
like
how
okay.
long before the criteria degrades to you just
Oh, I
being
see.
like you're no longer worth?
No,
None
no,
of
it wouldn't be based off my worth of a person. It would be like
No, I'm not the worth of a person.
Like,
no
it-
longer worth the trouble.
Yeah.
so. It would not be monetarily. It would be like okay, this guy has gravity powers and there's no way to contain him.
So you're just killing.
Huh?
Yes, what?
Okay, wait. So I think what he's trying to ask is how long before you decide to kill him? Like, is it okay? What does he have to do for you to be like?
Yes.
If
"All right,
if
gotta
a
kill you."
okay, well, like okay, if the dude's power is that he can climb up walls, and he's like been sneaking into places and like robbing people, I'm just gonna put him in prison. I'm not going to kill that guy, even if he's a murderer. Let's say he's a mass murderer, I would not kill that person because I know I could safely just put him away and make sure he's taken care of. But I
So
would.
how many times does that person have to escape and do that for you to be like, all right, enough is enough?
If he escapes once, then I would look at the design and be like, okay, what mistake did I make here
Okay.
that let him get out? But if he escapes 3 times, it's done. Like at that point, like if he has figured it out, like I'm just like, okay.
Pause before we continue because now this is a question for both of y'all. In comic books, and I'm not too in detail about that type of stuff, why does that not happen more often? Like what he just said, like if I'm always gonna say the Batman because that's just what's on my mind right now. But let's say the Batman put the Joker away and he escapes. At what point is it, okay, this is how he escaped. Let me make it even better so he can escape.
Well, I mean, there's 2 main reasons. The first one is what I said before. It's comic book. He has to
Yeah.
escape at some point. The second one, the reason they don't. Are you saying why they don't kill him?
No. Like
Or
why don't they?
they upgrade the system?
Yeah.
They have
They do.
actually multiple times. The problem is
Yeah, that's the
that
problem. He's just so. smart
Gotham
and
is
gets
so
out.
corrupt and Arkham is so corrupt. And for some reason, no matter how much money Bruce Wayne pours into it,
And the Joker always finds a way.
When he's
I mean, Mr. Freeze finds a way.
yeah. And the Batman.
It's comic books. But
Look, to defend Batman really fast, and we're going to have like closing statements about this because I do need to go soon. But
Mhm.
the in defense of Batman, the original idea is that these guys are mentally insane. They are victims of their
Yes.
own mental illness. Unfortunately, as the decades have poured on, they've become more villainous and more just pure evil. That
try to
it makes
cleanse
Batman
Batman.
look silly, but the premise, the idea is that these people are mentally unwell, and you can't kill someone for being mentally unwell, except for like in self-defense. And that's the idea with Batman, is that he is trying to rehabilitate these people, which I would also take into. Like, if there's someone who's just mentally unwell, and they can be secured safely, I would not kill them. Now, if it's someone who has the powers of the century, I mean, we'd all have to work together on that one. If it's someone with the powers of the century and they are just as crazy as poor Bob is, we would have to kill him. I'm sorry. I say that as Sentry being my favorite Marvel character other than Doctor Doom. Like, I love the Sentry. We would have to kill that man. Because he can literally wipe out an entire continent in a day. There's no way.
Wish on the Dragon Balls that.
Okay, if this is Dragon Ball Z universe, we're set. Like, life has no meaning in the Dragon Ball universe. Like, billions can die.
Go, go.
Billions would die, and we would just be like, anyway.
Oh, dang, that's a bummer. They ain't going to be back for at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, everybody in Marvel comes back anyway, too. But
That's what I was about to say.
yeah, that's really just it.
But
They try to hold them. They just
again,
can't.
look, it's hard. And Dom does make an interesting point that absolute power does corrupt. We may go in with the idea that, like what I'm saying, that I would have this system, but let's say someone close to me is hurt. Let's say something I see that I feel strongly about. What's to stop me from just leveling a place?
Yeah.
And like
How
in
long
critique
before
of,
like God is the only real God? I have to get rid of these sinners.
yeah, I mean, like we don't know. Like power is
Spirit
corrupting.
bomb.
So I'm not even saying that I'm right. I'm just saying what I would probably do. I would love to say I would be the Daredevil or the Spider-Man or the Superman who's like, no.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would be. Just going off of how I act in everyday life and how I think about the world, I think I would try to go in with a system that made sense. But Dom is absolutely correct in the sense that we really don't know how we would react.
Yeah. That's why I said I would try to stay behind the scenes and just try to like help.
But I would 100% just take over. I'm
Okay.
not going to even, like, I would try to make just laws, and I would try to, but I would attempt to be the philosopher king that Socrates talked about.
Okay.
I wouldn't take over. I just have to do the best I can to lead by example.
Mm.
I'm taking Superman's powers, so no one is going to really threaten me. Except for magic users, I guess. But
Yeah.
you could, I guess. The Flash is still a problem.
But
Anyway,
yeah, that's we didn't really argue about this as much as I thought we were going to. We actually just kind of
I tried, but it didn't really
I
work.
tried to calm you down.
I tried to make an argument, but it didn't really work.
So much.
It's a tough thing because, I don't think even in today's world we have a good grasp on it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to think about, but yeah, that's just a wrench in the power structure of the world that we haven't had to experience. The last time something like that happened, it was literally God.
Yeah.
So
Fix.
or aliens, whatever happened.
I would fix. You would save. Jamal would fix.
I would fix it in a heartbeat.
I would save and fix. Okay.
You
Because
contrarian. Yeah.
imagine how many heroes I get on my level. Imagine me as like a Superman figure showing up in front of Josh, like, Josh, you know the real way.
I'd be like,
There's no need for this. No, Dominic, no, he has to be. I know the truth, Dominic. You can't hide it from me. You named this place Latveria, Josh. We know where you're heading. No, it was a coincidence.
this is all just me wanting to be Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Clearly.
We could have never seen this coming. You had that armor made before you took this place over.
The explosion scarred my face. Josh, why are you
I
wearing
can
your
see through it with
prosthetic?
my vision, Josh. You look the same.
Oh,
with
I'm
your
so
face.
tortured. Abby's like, "Are you coming to dinner or not?" And I'm like, "I gotta go, Dom."
I gotta go.
All
You
right.
want to know who
I will
actually
say-
rules this world? It's my wife.
She's Lady Macbeth. It's all for her own benefit.
I will say, I hope that you all enjoyed this podcast.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It was really awesome to have a fun little talky with you people. Go watch Michael. I know. Go watch Michael. And if you don't like it, watch it again. Because you
were clearly
should.
wrong.
Go spend some money.
Tell us if you would fix or save the world, especially Jamal's mother. We need to know if she would save or fix the world.
Actually,
Are you leaving it to Jamal? Do you trust Jamal to handle the
Jamal
world's problems?
Do you think he has?
Who do you trust more?
Oh.
Okay, based on what we said.
I think me and Jamal would work together. Jamal and I, we would work together.
No bias.
No, like I think we see eye to eye on most moral things.
See, my thing is, and again, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm a fixer. I'm going to try my hardest to fix it, but
Fix you.
fix you. But I don't like the attention, and that's crazy. I do love attention online. I don't like flashy attention, and then that's what I meant to say. Though I want to be known, I don't want that Michael Jackson fame of all eyes on me. Whatever I do, I get crucified for it.
Yeah.
So as the Flash, I'm going to literally be a blur. Like you're gonna be
Just
like,
call
oh,
yourself
no.
I was just about to make a joke when they're like, was that Jamal? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Anytime I feel wind,
That's gonna be that's gonna be me. So
all the problems
yes,
are solved.
facts.
by the blur.
So yes, I'm going to save the world. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to stop crime as much as possible. I'm going to start off so humanitarian, and I'm going to do the moral way until I can't.
And you know at some point you won't be able to?
That's what it is.
Okay.
Because I feel like after you kill like 3 people, it's like, all right, well, I see a pattern here. I gotta stop you.
What if your mom came to you in person like, no, you have to keep on the right path?
Then his hands are tied. He's got to do what his mom
I mean, I
has.
don't know. Then just blink. I don't know.
Let's be
By the time
honest.
She blinks something back.
Even Jesus in the Bible is like, a woman is not yet my time, and then Mary goes like, do whatever he tells you.
See?
Like,
All right, no.
Moms are pretty
You'd be like,
powerful.
Mom, the Speed Force is pulling me away. I can't explain it right now.
But anywho, but I hate
No,
to say,
but
but
please enjoy your day. I hope you go out there and that you have apple juice. If rather,
That's what you say.
no matter what, if I fix the world or not, you better be drinking your apple juice, or I will fix you.
oh
So-
no, the power
I'm
corrupted.
going to insert into your DNA the love for apple juice.
No, but on a serious note, I want you to go out there and I want you to go change the world. I want you to go be a better person than you were yesterday. I want you to go out there and try to bring happiness to someone else. Because for me, bringing happiness to someone else makes me a little bit more better. So go out there, say hello to your neighbor. Go out there, help the old lady across the street if that's still a thing. Just go do better for you so that you can help change the world. Because as Michael said, heal the world.
I love
Make
it.
it a better place.
Well said.
My closing statement, guys. The beautiful thing about I'm just going to use this Christianity is that it's not about fixing the world; it's about working on yourself. Remove the log from your eye. So really, like Jamal is saying, focus on what you can fix in all reality. Focus on fixing the stuff in your life, and then that will help fix the world. So that's all I got to say about that. As always, I love talking with you guys. So, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to do this. My cat is walking in the way of everything. I'm smacking him.
That is fine. That is fine. I'll end with thank you very much for joining us. It has been a pleasure. Today was a fun episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know, like they said, would you fix? Would you save? Would you try to do in between? Would you do something else? Would you ignore everybody? Just do
be
your
like,
own thing.
I'm flying off into space.
I'm in it for me, perhaps.
Maybe you're a super villain.
Are you a supervillain? Are you giving us what we need to overcome things as humanity? Maybe I should be the villain that you guys have to defeat to show people the proper way, and it inspires generations untold.
You pull
Oh,
a
yes.
lelouch on everyone.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yes,
All right.
yes,
Well,
that's what I was referring to.
thank you so much, everyone. I'll let
Yes.
Dom do the finishing thing since he has the button.
But yes, thank you. Go see Michael. Go spend some money. Go get the XD tickets. Go get the IMAX tickets, okay? Buy at least one snack, maybe a drink, an icy if you can. All right? Thank you very much. Let us know in the comments down below what you would like future topics to be. Be sure to share this video, like, and subscribe. And until next time, thank you for joining us on Soul Oasis. Take care.
Goodbye.